Yeah, this is Nirav here. We'll start with the call. Uh, we'll start with the derivatives first. Basically, on the derivative front, as I said yesterday, 25,000 is a strong resistance, and we did see future touch this level. The spot missed it only by 0.25 points, which is nothing actually. But yes, there is a strong call base at 25,000 levels, highest in calls. So yeah, that will continue to be a resistance area in the next few trading sessions. We have also seen, with sudden fall yesterday from the highs. The VIX also increased, and it increased by about 5.5%. Um, Also, open interest rose a little, so some shorts were also seen. We might just as well now see some sort of selling pressure that can come in and take Nifty towards 24,700, 24,600 odd levels, which is where the base building has happened. So that might be retested. So look out for the same. Some profit booking is likely to come in soon. From the stock specific front, we have seen most of the stocks doing well, but now pharma as a whole should continue to witness good buying. Divi's Lab, Dr. Reddy, Oro Pharma, and the likes have seen good open interest addition longs being seen. We expect these stocks to continue to perform in the next few trading sessions. So that will be something that will do well. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. And that's it from my side. Like to ask Swati to take over from here.
Thank you, Neera. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. We'll be discussing on the technical overall view on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty. As of now, we are looking towards the Asian markets. I believe that our Nifty is likely to open on a negative note, and we're likely to witness some sideways momentum during a day. Nifty, yesterday we have seen that almost touched the feet of the 25,000 psychological mark and acted as a very strong resistance level. From there onwards, we have seen almost 200 points corrections, and Nifty somehow managed to give a closing about 24,800, but giving a cautious sign here. Bank Nifty is the one indices who has shown the early sign of a corrections from the day's high from the 52,000 to 50 levels towards 51,400. Coming towards the Nifty side for the today intraday purpose, the immediate support lies at 24,740. Any move below that level will extend this correction towards 24,670 to 24,600 levels. Whereas on high side, as of now, the resistance is placed at around 24,900, 24,970. Coming towards the Bank Nifty, the first support is placed at 51,000 psychological mark. Below that level, selling pressure is likely to be extended and which might drag a Bank Nifty towards 50,770 to 50,500. On the higher side, the resistance placed at around 51,540, 51,870 levels. Coming towards the Fin Nifty, 23,400, 23,540 are the crucial resistance we need to keep eye on it, whereas the support is placed at around 22,970, 23,290. The overall view on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty side will remain cautious because both the Nifty is currently trading at the higher levels in the nearby the overbought zone, showing some sort of weaknesses. So I believe one should definitely book their profits or at least hold their long positions by maintaining the strict stop losses. That's it from my end. I request fundamental team to take a call forward.
Good morning. ITD Cementation has received an order worth 1,200 crores for constructing residential colony in Delhi. That's positive. RVNL emerged as the lowest bidder for an order worth 740 crores from Himachal Pradesh State Electricity Board. This is positive for RVNL. And on PNB Housing Finance, there is news that Carlyle Group is planning to sell 6.4% stake in the company for 1,250 crores via open market deals. So based on post this deal, the shareholding of Carlyle Group will come down from 32% to around 26%. So that will be negative for PNB Housing Finance. On the result side, Bharat Electronics result came ahead of expectation. Order book was flat quarter on quarter and up 17% year on year. Revenue was up 20% year on year. EBITDA up 40% as margin expanded by 300 basis points and went up from 19% to 22%. Profits were up 47% and were 15% above estimates. Order inflows for the current year are expected at 25,000 crore as per management, and next year it should increase to 50,000 crores because of major missile programs being launched by the Defense Ministry. Management has retained its earlier FY25 revenue guidance of 15% growth and EBITDA margin of 23 to 25% range. So we expect that profit growth should be stable at 20% CAGR for next several years in BEL. we remain positive. CSB Bank result has declined due to steep decline in NIM from 5% level to 4.4%. This was mainly because there was a one-off adverse impact on recognition of penal interest regulation on NIM, the impact of which was around 40 basis points. That won't be there from coming quarters. So NIMs will again go back to previous levels. Asset quality was stable. Because of this subdued result, we are negative in the near term, but positive from long-term perspective. Indian Bank result is marginally above expectation. Bank posted stable performance on all counts in P&L. Advances growth was subdued at just 1% sequentially, 9% year-on-year. Asset quality improved with GNPA declining by 20 basis points to 3.8%. We are positive on Indian Bank. Thank you.
Good morning. Colgate Palmolive has posted the results, and results were above expectations. Revenue grew by 13% on a YY basis, and it was led by higher single-digit volume growth across categories such as toothpaste, toothbrush, and personal care. In terms of profitability, EBITDA margin reported at 34% versus the expectation of 33%. The management highlighted rural market outperformed the urban market for the second consecutive quarter. The stock is trading at a PE of 52 times to FY26 EPS, which we believe to be fairly valued, and thus one can accumulate at this valuation with the long-term view. Restaurant Brands Asia Limited posted the results marginally below expectations. Revenue grew by 16% on a YY basis. Company's India operations SSSG stood at 3.1%, which has seen sequential growth against 1.9% in March quarter. Also, it is above the expectations of 2 to 2.5% of range. SSSG for Indonesia operations continued to be weak due to geopolitical headwinds. In terms of profitability, on a gross margin level, India operations has seen improvement from 67% in FY24 to 67.6% in Q1 FY25. Overall EBITDA margin has also seen marginal uptick, which stood at 12.7% against 12.5% in the March quarter. The management expects 510 India restaurants by FY25, which are currently at 456, and it expects 700 restaurants by FY27. It expects to further improve its gross margins for India operations up to 69% by FY27, and Indonesia operations are expected to be cash break even at country level. Thank you.
Quest Corp reported its numbers, and they were broadly in line with expectations. The revenues came in at around 5,000 crores, in line with street expectations. EBITDA margins also were flat on a quarter-on-quarter basis, in line with the expectations. The management is expecting a 15% growth for FY25 and also some 40 bips improvement in the margins going forward. So overall, we are positive about the stock. That's it from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone. A new IPO by the name of Arcus Drug and Pharmaceutical will be opening today. The total issue is of 1,857 crore, out of which offer of sale is 1,177 crore, and fresh issue will be 680 crore. The amount gathered will be used to repay a loan of 387 crore. Talking about the company, Arcus Drug is a pharmaceutical contract development and manufacturing organization. They are one of the leading CDMOs in India. The core business is focused on providing end-to-end product development and manufacturing solution to their clients. Their clients are in India as well as overseas. During the financial year 2024, they had a market share of 30% in Indian domestic CDMO market by value, which has increased by 26% from financial year 2021. Further, the company enjoys a leadership in CDMO segment and has many blue chip domestic as well as global pharma companies as their loyal customers. post IPO, they will be having two of their facilities in Haridwar and Uttarakhand, which will be functional. Historically, the company's revenue has grown to 15% CAGR from year 2021 to 2024. Their operating margin has improved marginally from 10.7% to 11.5%. As compared to their peers, their ROC and ROE are better, with 31 and 28% respectively. As of 2024, they are trading at 22 EV by EBITDA, which is at par with their peers. The stock the stock seems fairly priced, looking at a leading player, good return ratio, and steady growth, we recommend to subscribe the issue from long-term perspective. Thank you.
Yeah, commodity team can take over. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So, in today's session, we might witness some pullback in gold and silver. However, other commodities are likely to trade under pressure. So, for gold, for a pullback, one can buy around 68,100 with a strict stop loss of 67,850. On upside again, 68, 400, 600 profit booking is advisable. Silver also prices had declined, but managed to close above 81,000. So buying around 81,200 with a stop loss of 80,200 and taking profits around 82,500 is recommended. However, selling pressure could be witnessed from if prices are sustaining below 82,500. In metals, copper weak below 795. So prices are expected to test 780, 778 on downside. So any pullback till 791, 92, one can initiate a sell with a stop loss of 797. Zinc also, we are expecting prices to test 246, 245 on downside. So pullback till 249.50, 250, one can initiate a sell with a stop loss of 252. And in crude oil also, the support area at 6,400 is breached. So any pullback, one can sell around 63.80 with a stop loss of 64.50. And on downside, we are expecting 6,300 to 6,250 on downside. So sell on rise. And in natural gas, we are witnessing a range bound movement from 165 to 185. So as long as 170 support is holding, one can expect a pullback till 180, 85 levels on the upside. So maintain a strict stop loss of 165. That's it from us. Thank you very much.